Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to discuss how to write the first section of the introduction of research proposal. The objective of this video is to make you able to write the introduction section of the research proposal. In the previous video, I have covered the title page, abstract, and the division of the different sections of research proposal, and I have discussed a little bit about the introduction section and the subsections of research proposal. So now in this video I'm going to focus on 5 of those headings, that is the background, the statement of the problem, objective, research question, and justification. These are all the subheadings of the introduction, which I have already told you in the last lecture. So we are going to cover the first 5 today. Let's talk about the background first. Background, as the name suggests, is giving the background of your topic, okay, to establish a proper base, right? Interpreting, defining, understanding what the background is, okay. So giving the reader the idea what is the background of this particular topic on which you are trying to work. Opening about your topic, or you can say it is the overview of the area. It might include some historical development, or it might include some physiological or ideological issues related to your topic. This background might include some major theories or some major definitions, or some special related theories with your topic, right? So these things can be included in the background. The function of the background is to provide the necessary information or the context related with the topic of the research. So it should be very catchy, so that it can sustain the attention of the reader and get them tuned on that particular subject. It also contains dramatic and general scenario about the need of the study. So basically it includes the requirements or the need and the background information of the study. It should be from general to specific, right? Like for example, if you want to focus on the types of any particular topic, then you can mention the overall all the types, and then specifically focus on the type that you are going to focus on, that is related with your research topic. Now, advice for writing the background is that focus on the keywords and the themes that you have identified from your preliminary literature review, and it will be helpful in writing the literature review because you will focus on only those keywords which you have identified. Then the second subheading of introduction is the statement of the problem. Now, problem, as I've already discussed in the last lecture, that problem is what is missing in your research, right? आप कोई problem का solution ही निकालने की कोशिश करते ना. So now is the time over here you have to mention that problem in the form of a statement or in the form of a paragraph, you can say. Okay, so for that you have to identify the issues that are the basis of your study, specifies the various aspects and perspectives of these issues, raise some of the main research questions that you want to answer through your study, that is, do this happen or whatever, what, how, all the WH questions, why, when, where, to what extent, can, etc. So in this way you can raise questions. Here you are not supposed to write the research question. आपको research question यहाँ लिखना नहीं है, ठीक है, लेकिन research question की basis पे ही आपको यहाँ पे एक तरह से उसको उसका एक प्लेटफॉर्म बनाना है, उसकी एक बेस बनानी है कि ये प्रॉब्लम है, ताकि आगे चल के आप रिसर्च क्वेश्चन बता सकें, ठीक है. सो दिस इज मिसिंग ओवरऑल. अगर आपका कोई टॉपिक बहुत दूसरी यानी पूरी दुनिया में बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ हुआ है, ठीक है, लेकिन कोई उसका एक एस्पेक्ट है, एक डायरेक्शन है जो कवर नहीं हुई हुई, ठीक है, एंड दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम, दैट दिस पर्टिकुलर एरिया इज नॉट फोकस्ड, और एटलीस्ट नॉट फोकस्ड इन पाकिस्तान, एंड दैट इज द रीज़न व्हाई यू वांट टू फोकस ऑन. Okay. So basically, it covers these questions, all these WH questions and others, but you are not supposed to mention the question over here. Okay, please be careful, not the question. Identify what knowledge is available concerning your question. Develop a rationale for your study. Rationale means the reason why you want to do it. Okay, so there is a problem, that's why you want to do it. So when you will mention the problem, then the reason will be clear that this is the reason why you want to continue your study. I mean, you want to conduct a study on this particular topic. ओके एंड यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई द गैप. अभी जो मैंने बात की कि इस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक पे या इस पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन में नहीं हुआ है, so you have to identify that over here. Okay, you have discussed the background, and the basis of the background you can discuss some of the literature review over there as well, right? In the background, and then over here you have to discuss about your own related with your own country, okay, your context. The statement of the problem is the focal point of your research. Now, it may be elaborated as if you are looking for something wrong. जब आप लिखना शुरू करेंगे तो you have to keep this in your mind that what is the wrong thing and what you are looking for, or something that needs close attention, or existing methods that don't no longer seems to be working. Okay, what is the problem basically? So advice for you how to write the statement of the problem is that position your study, your topic in your context, that is in Karachi or at least in Pakistan or in your scenario, right? And quote as many local voices and studies that would help you in making people understand what problem you have chosen for the study. Now this local voice or studies means the research papers that are related with your context. ठीक है, पाकिस्तान से related जितने भी researches होंगी वो आप यहाँ पे उनको base बना के आप यहाँ पे अपना problem discuss कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. Then the next subheading is the objective of the study. Objective, keep this thing in your mind that objectives are written in bullet forms. Number one. Okay, and the main objectives of the study should be mentioned here. Provide sub objectives as well if there are any. अगर उसके कोई आपके जो मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं उनके कोई सब ऑब्जेक्टिव है तो वो भी आप यहाँ मेंशन कर सकते हैं. यूजुअली आपको, क्योंकि आपका रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट है, सिर्फ एक सेमेस्टर का होता है, तो एक ही ऑब्जेक्टिव या मैक्सिमम 2 ऑब्जेक्टिव हो सकते हैं. ठीक है, ज़्यादा की कोशिश नहीं कीजिएगा, 1-2 ऑब्जेक्टिव रखें. अब और वो ऑब्जेक्टिव आपके टाइटल से रिलेटेड होंगे. ठीक है, जो whatever your research title, your research topic is, you have to focus the same thing in the objective. Okay, and in order to write the objective you have to use the words like to determine, to identify, to ascertain, to describe, to explore. Okay, so it may be written in paragraph form, but bullets, I would prefer bullets. Bullet form would be a more better option for it. So basically this answer what this study is will accomplish, would accomplish, not why. Okay, so the question is what this particular research is focusing on. Okay, what does it want to accomplish? Then there is another heading of research question. Now these three things are in line: your research topic, objectives, and on the basis of the objectives you have to design your research question. Okay, so though it is drawn from the problem statement or the statement of the problem, वहाँ जो आपने issue raise किया उसी को आगे आपने objective बनाया, and then over here you have to design your research question. A broad, overall, basic, major, overarching research question should be in line with your research objective and extend questions built around either the major construct variable you wish to study in your research. Okay, so there can be 2 questions as well, there can be sub questions as well, लेकिन इस आपको again I will focus on the same thing that because it's just a research project, so just be focused. बहुत सारी चीज़ें इंक्लूड करने की कोशिश नहीं कीजिएगा अपनी रिसर्च में. एक ही चीज़ को लेके या 2 चीज़ों को लेके उसकी इन डेप्थ स्टडी कीजिएगा. ठीक है, जितना डेटा उससे रिलेटेड कवर कर सकते हैं आप कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं वो करें, लेकिन इस मसले में मत फंसिएगा कि बहुत सारी चीज़ें कर लूँ मैं, बहुत सारी चीज़ों की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Okay, you don't have much time. You will only have one semester. You have to collect the data in that semester, you have to analyze it, you have to write it down as well. Okay, so be focused. That's the important thing. The next heading is the justification, right? In justification, specify the reason of your study that was establish the need or the rationale of the study. So basically over here you have to focus on the importance of your research, right? In the statement of the background you have mentioned the reason or the gap. You have identified the gaps, ये मसले हैं इसलिए हम करना चाह रहे हैं, and here why and how it is important to the people around, right? Identify stakeholders, direct and related, and their benefit. Stakeholders क्या होते हैं? वो लोग जिनको आपकी रिसर्च से फायदा हो सकता है, right? Like for example the individuals or the participants of the research, some group, particular group or department, organization, sector, segment of population, society, economy. Okay, so you have to mention why it is important for any particular group of people. Okay, why and how it is important. So basically it's a justification of your research, that this is the importance of your research and that's why you want to do it. I hope these 5 headings are clear to all of you. uh, there are still 4 important headings of the section introduction, which we are going to discuss in the lecture, next lecture. Okay, that's all for today. If you have any query, you can ask in the discussion forum. Thank you so much.